Hello, beautiful Cancer. It is wonderful to be with you. I am Sheila Maria and I am a psychic medium for Starseeds. We are on the 6th of May. It is 14:44 in the afternoon, and this is your psychic reading, purely channeled clairaudiently, for May through to the end of June 2021. So every month I am going to be bringing you your theme of the month, or the theme of the 2 months. I'm going to be bringing you your archetype. I'm going to be giving you the events that are likely to happen. We're going to be looking at the Ascended Master who is around you. We're going to be looking at the setbacks that you may encounter, and also the opportunities as well. My work is a little bit different to a lot of channels because I am a pure clairaudient. I don't read tarot, and I only use cards to highlight whatever it is I receive clairaudiently from my guides. Okay, so I haven't got a desk in front of me with cards. That is your reading there, plus whatever comes in. So your reading is with my beautiful guide Sapphire, and I am just bringing her in now. Sapphire is from Lemuria. She is absolutely gorgeous. She's got big blue eyes, and you know, her energy is very similar to Cancer, very emotional, very perceptive, highly clairvoyant, very, very loving, and also, you know, very intelligent as well. So she's the perfect guide for you. So the theme of May and June 2021 for you, beautiful Cancer, is ebb and flow. Now, when I think of ebb and flow, I think of, you know, the ocean ebbing and flowing, okay, in that rhythmic fashion. So the focus is on the ebb. We want to get you into the flow, okay? So May and June will see differences in how you tackle obstacles from now on versus how you have dealt with obstacles, okay? So they tell me in the past you've had a lot of patience, you've been very understanding, you've been very, very tolerant, but there has become a feeling of, okay, when is this going to change? That there is this feeling of, okay, I need you to grow now. Okay, is it always going to be like this? And for you, the areas that we are looking at are to do with how you interact in your major relationship. It's not about the relationship itself. Your relationship is not under any risk, okay? We don't see splits. But in regard to you doing something totally new for yourself. So I'm not a Cancer, but let's say I was, and let's say that I said to my wonderful husband, who would say yes to just about anything I asked, but let's say I said, right, I'm going to go and learn to be a professional belly dancer. I've certainly got the belly for it. He would be like, I don't want to talk about it now. He wouldn't. But in this situation, this is what we're seeing. So you will want nothing more than to mediate between you and your loved ones. And I sort of get that this is family and spousal. Okay, so it sort of feels as though this is to do with family expectations of you, like if you care for your parents, or if you are the sole carer for a child. It can include ex-partners. You will want to communicate and find common ground. The reason why you will want to do this is because you will come to a decision that you need more for you. And you are such a starseed, Cancer. You are so ready. Many of you that listen to me are what we call light worker souls, which means that you need more light, and you can love everybody, and you can be there for everybody, and you can do everything that you do, but you need something new for you. Everybody does. So you will not want conflict. You will want to reach a consensus in an adult fashion. But what you might find is that they will want to avoid making a commitment. They will want to avoid talking about money. They will probably just sort of, yeah, whatever, and not really listen to you. And yet you're still left with this feeling, well, then where does this leave me? Okay. And as we say, this isn't about the relationship itself. It isn't about the dynamic itself. It's not because there's an axe waiting to fall. Not at all. It is about you now needing to put your own desires into action. And it is completely natural that you have desire. It is completely natural that you want a better standard of life for yourself and all of those people that you love. So you're really going to want your partner to open up and tell you why they're avoiding this topic. You're really going to want to feel as though your parents or, you know, your ex-partner is willing to meet you halfway, okay, to explore what can be agreed. It's like you're offering an olive branch, but you're not prepared for there to be nothing coming back. So this is where we move into the Ascended Master that is with you. So you've got Ascended Master Hilarion with you. He is lovely. Now, I don't have a card with Hilarion on, but Ascended Master Hilarion is very, very loving, very, very fair, but very, very clear. And Hilarion, who is on the green ray, which is the ray of the heart, is about they have the capacity to grow. They do, and you know that they do, and you know that they should be growing. They should be willing. They should be receptive. They should be listening. They should be paying attention. And if they're not, why not? Okay, so the why not, you're so intuitive. You will know it's because they're scared. They're either scared it's going to cost them money, or you're scared it's going to cost them time, or they're scared of the increased commitment for them. But actually, that's their fear. It's not yours. Okay, so whilst you can have empathy, and I've just said this in Gemini's reading, don't let that be sympathy, okay? I know it's hard for us to talk about this, however we need to. This isn't going to go away. I need to speak to you about this. I'm open to suggestions, but this has gone on for quite some time. Don't you want more than we have? We can sort this out. Talk to me. Tell me what's worrying you. So they're saying, Hilarion, who is here, is saying, be quite clear in your own mind that you want to develop new skills, that you want more from your life for you, not just for the family, not just for the relationship, not just for the marriage, but for you. So we feel as though this is coming to a head around the third week in June. And, you know, their reluctance to discuss difficult topics or the future or to make a commitment or whatever it is, you are going to get to a point where you have to take some time away from them. We don't feel that this is physical time. We feel like this is mentally saying to yourself, I need to do this anyway. I need to do this anyway. And we feel that you will tell them what you're going to do rather than ask them about whatever this is. You will tell them after stepping back a bit and realizing this could go on forever. This needs to move forward now. But it's in a typically Cancerian empathic way that you won't want to shove it in their face and say, go on then, deal with that. It's going to be more like, well, we won't discuss it for now, but there's going to be an awareness within you that this needs to be resolved and you're the one that's going to have to resolve it. So the way that you will do this is we feel that you're going to make some decisions about getting some new skills, whether this is classes, online, within your community, within your industry, whether this is this is like personal development, okay? So this is to do with if you want to add new skills to the repertoire you have, if you want to develop your spiritual abilities, if you want to take your fitness up to another level, if you want to look after yourself in a better way and the resources haven't been there, or the resources are there but they're not being given to you, if you're wanting to do more within your business, if you're wanting to travel more, it's not really about the business, it's about your personal development, and it's about you feeling that you are developing so that there is an ebb. Okay, I understand you all need me to do these things. I understand you need me to care for you. I understand you need me to be here. But the flow, I also need some things for me. You know, I'm happy to be the housemaker. I'm happy to be your sister. I'm happy to look after our parents. But the flow, every second weekend, I'm going to be doing this from now on, okay? It's about the ebb, it's about give, and it's about take. You are not taking, but you cannot always be the one that overgives. So the opportunity for you, Cancer, is to feel empowered in the area of personal development by taking new steps and not feeling as though you need to get permission for that, and not feeling as though it needs to be a fight, because it's your choice. It's your choice. And, you know, the challenge is that whereas in the past you've been very understanding and very placatory and very amenable to other people's needs and other people's moods, you see no reason to stay stuck where you are just because they want to stay where they are. It doesn't need to mean that that is the way it is for you. Okay, so I have some cards here just to highlight where we are. Where have they gone? Just bear with me. Okay. So your archetype, Cancer, is the Three of Pentacles. So you've got a couple going to a third person about making a decision. This is where you're trying to find common ground, but in the end, you have to just step back and you have to go, well, they're going to have to be okay with it. You take some time away, you make your point by taking some time away, you don't want any conflict, but you're aware you have the responsibility to do what's right for you. So we have insight, and this is very much like the energy of Haniel. And this is saying you know that you're coming to a point that your purpose can't be held at ransom by anyone, no matter how scared they are. You're also going through an awakening. We have the crown chakra here. And this is where within the crown chakra, now that is actually as if you were looking at your crown. You have something called your spirit rings. And what your higher self does is your higher self puts the next 6 weeks to 8 weeks worth of growth and abundance and opportunities into your spirit rings. Once they're there, you're going to feel like you want to act on them. So you're ready for this next stage. Your partner, your family may not be, but they're here to grow. It's the only reason that we're on earth. And they're saying here we've got grounding. Now I want to say you are very grounded. Don't let anyone tell you that you are ungrounded, okay? That you're, as some people might say, that you're pissing in the wind. You're not. It's okay in this day and age to want more. It's okay to have ideas above your station. It's encouraged that you do everything that you are able to do, and as long as you're not hurting anyone else directly, you should know by the end of your life that you took all the chances that you could. That is why we're here. So Cancer, I'm wishing you a wonderful May and June. If you've enjoyed this reading, please like, share and subscribe. We're a tiny little business and we love to bring you these psychic readings. And I am trying to reach new people so that I can continue to support, guide, and illuminate your pathways. And you can find out more about the abundance clearings I do with the fairies, and also the cosmic starseed readings over at my website www.sheilamaria.com/work-with-me. Lots of love from me and Hilarion and Rose. Have a great summer. Lots of love. Bye bye for now.